money being won today is 30 million US dollars.
Yeehaw!
Don't miss it!
I'm Paris Norris, and I'm here to give you a glimpse into my world.
Look at this!
I've raced the world's fastest powerboats, swum with sharks, and rode across the wild Pacific Ocean.
We finally made it to the island of Kauai.
I'm on a mission to hunt down the biggest thrills and meet the people that live extraordinary lives. Join me on a journey that will take you to the depths of the oceans and across challenging landscapes to places few have ever seen.
Now, you don't have to have lived in the UAE a long time to know their love of horses here goes deep. It's not just because of the history of the Arabian horse, but today some of the biggest events in the world around polo, horse racing, and thoroughbred racehorse breeding are all here. So today I'm going to discover and take us on an adventure to the World Cup horse races and the Julius Baer Polo. But first, I want to learn a little bit about this myself. So I told them I was really keen to come and learn a bit of polo. What I didn't tell them is I haven't ridden a horse since I was 6 years old, and I haven't played polo in my life. So I don't know what they're expecting from me, but I'm sure I can wing it as I go. So as you see, this is the beach polo pitch, but they're getting it ready for Friday, so there's still a lot of construction going on, so it's not fully ready yet. It's a bit smaller than an actual polo match. There's only 3 players per team in beach polo, where in normal polo you have 4. For the horses, running on sand is a lot more difficult than running on grass, so that's the difference with beach polo. Turns out that the coach here is a buddy of mine, Steve, and
let's not start spreading rumours, mate.
All right. So he's going to be teaching me how to play polo, and you've been trying to get me to play polo for how long? Like a year or more?
About 8 years, and there's always a dialing tone or an answer phone or something whenever you see my number flash up.
Yeah, I know, I just put it down. But so what do we do today? What are we doing today? Are we going to be on the horses?
We're going to go through the construction site, see how you can jump. we're going to whiz you around with the horses. We're going to teach you how to ride. Okay. These horses are specifically trained for the purpose of polo, so they're almost clinically dead. Right. It's 2 grooms in a horse costume, so there is no riding experience necessary. Right. Then we introduce you to the stick.
That's good.
If you swing the stick a bit wildly and you accidentally hit it on the backside, you're going to end up in charge within 5 minutes. So we're going to keep all of that safe, and then we're just going to throw it together and see what happens.
All right, well, let's see how I do. I've never done it, by the way, I haven't ridden a horse since I was 6.
Me neither, I wouldn't get on them.
So the horses just arrived off the truck. They come from the Polo and Equestrian Centre, and I'm not sure which one it is I'm riding, but these are actually polo ponies, right? A pony is a little bit shorter than a horse, and that's what they're used for polo. They're tying up the tail so that it doesn't get caught in the mallet. He doesn't want to look at me. He's turning his head. Maybe this one's more friendly. Hi, hello, we're friends. We're friends. This one's a bit more friendly. I think this one is the one I'm going to ride. This one looks like he'll buck me off.
The way we're going to do this is we're going to split you into 2 groups. Some of you are going to learn to swing the stick, because if you get the big long polo sticks, if you swing them and you're not familiar and you hit them on the ash, you'll just end up in Abu Dhabi real quick. So we're going to train you on the mats with the short stick. It'll give you spatial awareness on how it's all going to work and everything else. The horses, guys, apart from that one going psychopathic, don't worry about that. That's called Satan.
Showtime. Let's go. There you go.
I was right.
Okay. It's my horse Florentino. He's in a bit of a bad mood today, not very talkative. But
okay, can somebody bring Paris over, please?
It's lift and forward and go. I need you all to stay in a line.
Reins up and kicking twice. Left hands forward a little bit.
If you go toes down, the whole lot will fall forward as they pick up on a bit of speed. So we're going to go to the left this time. So lift the reins, body weight all the way round, looking left and turning left. Keep the energy on, kick, kick, kick. Okay guys, watch this for a second. Okay. I've chosen him because he's the most inexperienced, so I'm going to get the worst person, no offence, to show you that you can all do it. He's going to canter, all right, hopefully. All right, all he's going to do is lift.
Safe?
No, God no, I don't even work here, I just ask the directions. They're nice. Sit up straight. He's going to kick twice, drop the whip on the shoulder, and he's going to go cantering there. Come on. Ta-da!
Hey.
Stop. Woo!
The longer one, it's easier.
Look at his little snake hips. No wonder you're single with that momentum, mate. When the ball gets rolled in, which I will do in a minute, you are responsible for hitting it the direction. The next thing you do is you form a train. So you're all going to be chasing it around the place, and then go 2 people, 2 people, 2 people. So you and her, you and you and you and you. You get it? Ready? Sticks down on the floor, be ready to hit it. 2 on, boys, hit! One of you, go on, Bunnis, go on, Bunnis. Good girl, I love it, that's all right, love it. Go on, on the face. Quick, quick. Then go. Really good. No, that was up, you got it. Just went straight in there, I love it. What? Look at these guys, the biceps, man. Like this. Making makeup.
That was awesome. We had a game of polo, girls versus boys. Boys won, I think it was 3-0, maybe 4-0. I think I got one of the winning goals. I think I got the winning goal. And yeah, definitely doing polo again. That was so much fun. And surprisingly, although it was difficult to begin with to learn how to hit it and to ride the horse, when you get up there and you do it, it was actually all right. And I got some good shots in.
I'm certainly not going to set the polo world on fire with my skills, but the serious players will be at the Gold Cup Polo, which is happening soon. But right now I want to introduce you to another equine sport of high class. That's the pride of the Emiratis. It's also one of the biggest fashion affairs in the Dubai calendar, the World Cup horse races.
So we arrived at the Meydan Racecourse, which is the home of the Dubai World Cup horse races. It's the biggest event in the social calendar in Dubai, and it's one of the biggest horse racing events in the world. Certainly by purse value, where the amount of money being won today is $30 million US. I think the final race is $10 million US. So it's where all the big names in horse racing come together. You've got some of the biggest jockeys and the biggest horses here to win some big mullah. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, has built this stadium Meydan because of his love of horses and horse racing. In fact, he even owns stables not just here in Dubai, but also in the UK, so he has a very strong tie between here and the UK and the horse racing scene in the UK. So this is of a particular importance to him, and he'll be here later today. Sheikh Mohammed wants to make the races accessible to everybody, so behind me is where the free seats are, so anybody can come and watch it here. At the moment it looks empty, but that's just because I've come early and it will be busy later. I usually go for the apron tickets, which are down at the end there. They're paid tickets, they're not too expensive, but that's usually where the fun is. There's the fashion competition and there's a lot of media things that go on there, and usually that's where I go for a bit of fun. Way back behind me here is the finish line where the horses will finish. And just down here you'll see the cups. There's 9 cups, including the World Cup. So they'll win different cups for different races today. And if you just take a look here, this is the Maidan. Its architecture is a little bit like a bubble. And we've got different boxes here. We've got the corporate boxes, we've got the media boxes, and then you've got the royal boxes where Sheikh Mohammed and his other family members sit in the main part in the middle there. Came, and he came custom made his own suit, and he's got all this funky material and he's matched it with his girlfriend's outfit, so they're probably going to win best dressed couple. So all this effort might go to nothing, but I'm still going to try and compete. And actually there's 1 or 2 other guys who look incredible and they make all their own stuff. So I'm here with Nader. Now Nader was here last year and won it, and won it the year before.
Yeah.
So another guy who's won it before. Now what are you wearing?
Actually, I'm wearing off-white.
Yeah.
Because it's summer, you know.
Yeah.
And my skin is dark, so this color will work best for me.
Yeah. Do you make it yourself, or do you get from
I do make myself everything. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean the suit and the shirt and the vest and everything.
So are you a fashion designer, or is this a hobby?
Well, I'm designing my own suit, but I'm more into styling.
Yeah.
So you can say I'm a stylist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And where is it you're from?
I'm from Sudan.
Sudan. Okay. So this is the vibe of Sudan.
Absolutely.
Come to rock the
Look at the
UAE.
socks full of flowers. Because,
Look at these.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Love it. I love the outfit. Good luck. We'll see who gets to the final. So fashion is a big thing at the races, and best dress competition takes place here. It's called the Style Stakes. Now in Dubai, people dress very sharp, and they're a little bit further out of the ordinary than what I might find at the races in the UK or in other places. So I'm going to be entering the best dressed man competition later. I'm not expecting to win it, but taking part is what counts. I've got my number here. That's me, 202, entering the best dressed man, but it's not for another hour or so, and it's really warm. So I'm going to go inside and get a bit of AC for a while, maybe a bit of food, cool down, and keep myself looking a little less sweaty. Let's see. I tried to smile at the judges and give them a wink. Try my best to charm them. We'll find out in about 20 minutes who made it through to the final. Some pretty good outfits going on, so we'll see. So how are you feeling after the first round?
First round is over, yeah, and that is the most nerve-wracking, I would say.
Yeah. Do you feel that the judges were having a good look? Do you reckon you got a chance to go through to the final?
Yeah, I was trying to make some eye contact with the judges actually, and like really look down the barrel.
That might scare them. Yeah.
I was smiling. I was smiling, and I kind of waved a couple, couple dirham bills in front of it.
Yeah. So what other tricks do you have? You're a veteran at this. What tricks do you have on stage?
Well, socks count. So I
flash the socks.
I did pull the socks up a bit, and then a little bit of that,
showing them the inner lining,
some details. So hopefully they catch subtle.
Are you going to do a spin or anything in the final? If you get in the final?
Exactly. If I get in the final,
a spin, a hat thing.
I'm not really a spinner.
A dance?
I think it'll just happen organically. Yeah, it's just
freestyle it.
Yeah. Something's gonna happen. Well, first off, let's hope.
All right, well, we've got the cameras to see what's going to happen.
101, 202.
Hey, in the final.
235.
Can you hold on to my telephone?
137, 232, 142. And 145. So if you heard your panel numbers called out there, you've made it through.
The judges are finding it pretty hard.
But the winner and the best dressed fella on the race course at the moment is panel number 104.
Congratulations to you. Thank you once again to Top Man and Chloe for presenting the prizes to our winners.
So there's our man Nada, ended up winning it, and I could tell that he was probably going to have a good chance, so the fact he won it, good on him.
Well, that has been an incredibly classy affair, but I started off learning polo and I'm eager to see how the pros do it.
Right, so polo is a big thing in Dubai and has been growing every year. But the Julius Baer Polo Cup is one of the biggest cups of the year. So it goes on till night time, we've got some fireworks later, we've got some cheerleaders today, we've got a couple of games of polo, the big one being the Julius Baer Polo Cup, and then we'll also have a lot of fun as we go. So we're in the VIP lounge, which gives us access, so it should be a lot of fun. I've got 2 tables for my friends. Are you getting loose yet? You're looking pretty loose already. By the way, I think what I'm going to do is go set up the croquet. I got a croquet set, and I'm going to teach you how to play if you don't know how to play. But I expect some of you probably do know how to play. Yeah, you know how to play. Yeah, you know how. You know how. No, that's not going to go there. That's going to hit that. You need to knock it here. Not there.
God. What?
That way.
I can get it in.
No, you don't have to get it in that way. You've got to get it in that way. So if you put it here, then I'll knock it out.
20 centimeters. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
Perfect. Right. There we go. Right. Right, Jory.
Oh, wow. That's really good.
You got it. That's it. That's it.
Get it through. Hit it hard.
That's Now, Jory, this way.
Oh.
Don't miss it.
Oh.
Don't miss it.
Okay, we are fucking
The prize is no, there's no prize.
Huh?
There's no prize.
I'm out.
Oh, nice.
And the ball's into play and we're off here in the Bentley Cup.
So you can hear the Bentley Cup's just started. It's the first match of today. The Julius Baer final is a bit later, but we'll have a watch of this now.
Hyde on the move here now. Hyde, Jack Hyde. Jack looking to go goal bound here now. Jack looking to take it all the way. Jack Hyde dribble. Jack Hyde puts it away. Another goal on the board there. Outdrawn 2 goals. It is not outdrawn. 1 goal to Desert Pond.
So that was the Habtoor team who just scored. I'm going to see if I can get a little talk with them after the match, but they've got their own team here and they generally do very well each year. So it's the end of the match, and now that's the time where the girls go and put the divots in the ground. So when the polo players mess up the pitch with their mallets, they leave divots in the ground, so the girls come on and stamp it in, just like the Pretty Woman scene. That's why I've got all the girls here. Hind, come. I'm saving these ones for you. Come on, you got to dip it in. This is your job, you're a woman, this is for the women. This is for the women.
Should I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let me try.
There we go, stamp it in there.
Here we go. 6-2.
Lucy, here's one for you.
Okay.
Girls, you got to be quick if you want to divot. There's one there.
Quick, back to taking different.
These ones, look, the big ones here.
Where's my husband go? He's still sitting at the table.
Right. Now you can hear the background noise behind me. The party's just getting started, and I'm here with Mohammed Habtoor, the CEO of Habtoor Group. I want to congratulate you on an excellent event. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Now you've been a key part of polo for a long time. This has been an event that you've created. Is that right?
Yes, correct. I mean, I've been playing polo for the last 20 years, and
wow.
I thought like
since you were 3.
Exactly. I was just like this. So, but you know what? It's like we've been playing just between us and no competition, and we were not even in the polo map around the world.
Yeah.
So I decided with my friends and with my family, come on, let's do something like interesting.
Yeah.
With the whole attraction, and this is a whole about Dubai. You know, like big events, doing like the World Cup, rugby, Desert Classic. You know, everything is big. So let's do polo. So we started like 9 years ago. We were like very small.
Right.
Each one of us have maybe between 5 to 10 horses.
Wow.
But then now all the patrons and all the teams, they have around 50 horses.
Wow.
So we have like around 10 teams. We have 500 polo horses. They play the high goal, like you saw today, the Gold Cup.
And I imagine the number of spectators has increased as well.
Exactly. I mean, you see, I mean, we don't just do the match, just people come and see the match and then they leave. No, we do the whole festival.
The entertainment.
You know, we create like lots of activities for families and children. We bring all the food trucks, which is Dubai famous about it, like last exit and everything. And then we do a little party also for the adults, like they can continue for a few hours also after the presentation.
So really making the whole event something that a whole day out rather than just the polo.
Exactly. I mean, we had people today, like everybody you see around, they've been here from 12 o'clock, now is 6 o'clock, and they will stay again until 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I mean, 9 hours of activities and surprises and everything. And even now, I mean, we are doing the interview, the daylight is still there, but there is a surprise also coming later, like firework, etc. I'm telling you, but nobody knows about it.
Well, it's fantastic. You know, I played polo just once. When I watched you guys play, I realized there's a lot of work to do. To play this good. I mean, I was hacking away at the floor, but it was still good fun. Well, I've had a great time. My friends have had a great time. I got a feeling there's more to come. So thank you so much, and well done with everything.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Well, the party went on a lot longer than that, but I think we'll end the story there. Those were some seriously high-class events, and I certainly enjoyed them. Maybe I'll see you at the next one. Till next time.